Hey guys, it's Rak, and welcome to a brand new series. This series here, this is the Minefields series. I mentioned it a little bit in my last episode on the single-player Let's Play. This is a server hosted by MrCrayfish with a couple of other YouTubers. He's been gracious enough to invite me to join him on this server. I think they needed themselves a token American, and you know, someone like me. But I really am honored to be on this server. It's right now there are 4 members. It's myself, MrCrayfish, Nalbus, and Juicy Fruity. I encourage you to check out their channels. They are quite entertaining. I'll have the descriptions. I'll have the links to their channels in the description. And welcome to this series. This series is going to be a little bit different than the Let's Play. In this series, I'm going to be doing a little bit more of the adventuring off camera. I figure a Let's Play is more of a me and you together. Like we're on our own adventure off together. This is going to be a little bit more multiplayer based. I'm not sure. I've never actually done multiplayer other than with my wife. So this should be a really fun experience. I've decided to set up shop here in the swamp, surrounded by jungle. As you can see, there's jungle almost all the way entirely around me. And here we are. We have a swamp. The other guys, they're a little bit passed through this swamp. Maybe next episode we'll go and we'll take a look what they've got going on. But what we're going to do today is we're going to just set up our first home. I've decided that it's, we'll have a nice little swamp home. I built just a little walkway for now up to our house. Ta-da! And we're done. Episode 1 is over. We have our first home, and I'll see you guys later. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to actually build here. I've gone ahead and I've laid out the groundwork for it because it was a little bit annoying, as you can imagine, in this water, working through the water here, building your way up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, I built the ground floor, and we're going to build a little quaint home here in the swamp. I'm going to be using jungle wood, oak wood, generally jungle planks and oak planks, some half slabs, maybe some glass. I do have a layout in mind. I have something that I would like to use, but this is what we're going to be doing. So just I'll be right back just 1 second, and we'll be good to go. All right, we're back. All right, I want this house to be a little bit different than the one that we did in our Let's Play. I don't want things to be getting too repetitive, even though sometimes I run into this issue when I'm building a couple things in a row. I tend to steal ideas from one and use them in the other, and I'm trying to make this as... usually MrCrayfish is just logged in. I'm trying to make this as a little bit different, a little bit more unique. Nobody wants to get bored with some builds, so let's... we're just gonna... I'm trying to stay a little bit away from my comfort zone again. It worked so successfully for me in the Let's Play that I want to go ahead and I want to do that again. So I'm thinking just a little quaint bog. Probably going to have this maybe 2-story home. Probably a little lofty, maybe add some accents around the outside, but yeah, this is gonna be really fun. Just a little bit more about the other guys. If you don't already know them, their styles are a little bit different than mine, I will admit, but they definitely have large entertainment value. Something some of you may enjoy, some of you may not, but I encourage you to definitely check it out because they're tons of fun. I think that I'm messing this up already. No, I'm doing right. I'm doing this right. Alright. Building my first home. So let's get this going a little bit. So we're gonna go, I think we're gonna do for our base level is we're going to be using, let's see, I'm gonna put some wood here. We're gonna be using oak for the first level, and I think we're probably gonna use we're gonna do a switch on the top. Let's do this. We'll probably do a switch. Let's just hit recorded or recording. All right. Here we go. All right. So you can see. This will be probably the base layout of our home. I'm going to use I like having the oak slabs in the corners, which, of course, I just did that. I just turned the rest of my oak into planks. So I'll be right back. Let me just go grab some more oak real quick. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. We got some more oak now. We can place these where they're supposed to be. All right. Now, some of you may be wondering why I decided to pick a marsh. Ooh, I see you, creepers. You do not want to blow up my house before I built it. I'll be very upset with you. Oh, more creepers. This is getting scary. Okay, so maybe you may be wondering why we picked the swamp. Picked the swamp for a couple of reasons. One, I don't really remember anyone building their first house in a swamp. It's almost never done. You find a plains, you find a nice little jungle. I've seen a lot of those, but I've never seen anyone build their starter home in a swamp. It's something, that creeper really is coming for me, isn't he? You get away from me, creeper. You can't see me, you can't blow me up. That's creeper rule 101. So that's the first reason why we're in a swamp. Second, and I thought that would be, kind of cool, something that I haven't really seen done before. The other reason is, as you can see in the distance, hopping around, we have a slime. Now, you may remember, if you guys have watched my single player, how much trouble we had finding slime balls. But let me show you. We've been on this server for less than 10 minutes and we've gotten ourselves 37 slime balls. I do want to tell you a little bit in that direction. You can see I'm starting a sugarcane farm because, as you remember, also I didn't have enough when we wanted to build our enchanting room. So I started early. There's a little cave down there, which I actually found right away. It was like before I'd even gotten my first piece of coal, my first piece of iron. I found a zombie dungeon already there. So I'll probably show you guys that in a little bit. I, of course, kept it alive because I know I either want to make a mob trap or EXP trap. But yeah. Alright, I think this is what our first floor is going to look like. I think what I want to do for the roof of the first floor is have jungle wood. So let's get up to here. Alright, you know what? Just give me 1 second. MrCrayfish is on, so we're not gonna be able to make it day, but I'm gonna just hang out for a few minutes until it becomes day, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Actually, I think I'm going to make a couple changes to this floor already. And I'm not sure yet. See, this is one of the things I like about house building is I can tweak things, I can change my mind 100 times. But as long as it comes out the way I like in the end, it's all good. Alright, so I'm going to start just putting in some of the windows early. Usually, from when I watch a lot of people build, they don't really put in things like windows for a while. Because, it seems weird to put in windows at times so early, but I feel like I need the windows early in order to get a good feel for the house as a whole. And again, everything that I do here is really subject to change. Probably most of it will. I think I'm going to make this a full bay window. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. So yeah. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of half slabs, something that I don't do a lot, that my wife is always like, half slabs, you need more half slabs. And we're going to make a bunch of half slabs and we're going to see what we can do with them. That's trapdoors. This is half slabs. See, look at me, I can't even make them correctly. All right. We're going to make our ceiling out of half slabs, I think. Because what the ceiling out of half slabs is going to do is it'll raise our roof one level over the house. And we'll give it just a nice feel. But before we do that, let's do this. Again, if you guys have any suggestions how to make my home better, more effective, more efficient, I'd love to hear. That does not look right. Come here, oak. Man, my inventory got filled quick. As you see, even when I was trying to make it day, I got more slime. I mean, I'm not complaining about slime balls, but it's just amazing sitting in this biome here in the swamp. They're just everywhere. Okay, let's do this. Try not to fall. If you guys are wondering, this server, I believe, is while hosted by MrCrayfish, is in Australia, so it's pretty much as far away from me as you can get. So I have been every once in a while I'll get a little bit of lag. I've been surprised at how clear it's actually been. I was expecting it to be, a little difficult. Let's see if I could let's do one layer inside normal. And then let's put a layer of half slabs as the flooring. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm only going to have the floor over about half of the house. Oop, that's not right. I think I'm going to leave the top open, like almost as a loft. I'm not yet sure how I'm going to connect the loft. But I think this is what we're going to look at. Let's have it go one more. Alright. Oop, that was supposed to be like that. I think this is how we're going to have it. And the most exciting thing about this house will be our entranceway in. It's something that I'm gonna keep it as a surprise for now. Something to look forward to while we finish building. But something I'm really excited about, and yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of awesome. All right, let's have the back. Let's just do this. Whoa, that was weird. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but that was a little bit strange. See, that was probably a little bit of the lag that I was talking about. Nothing major, nothing that's, I don't think it's gonna kill me, but will be a little weird at times. All right, what do you guys think about that? I think that looks pretty nice. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this here. You want to know what? I'm going to extend this way like this, because I think otherwise that was going to look a little bit weird. And let's do it on the other side as well. There we go. I think that looks better. Alright, let's head upstairs and see what we can do about the upstairs. Oh, I'm above the roof. That was not far enough. Alright, here we go. Let's head up this way. While we're building this floor, I do want to thank you guys. I'm sure that some of it was the announcement of this series, but over the last 24 hours, I've gotten my subscription base is, I've gone from 61 to about almost 100 subscribers overnight. My view count has gone up by 20% in one night. It was really, really amazing to see, and I really want to thank you guys for checking me out, and I hope that the content I put out is up to standards, up to par. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna be right back, and I want to try a couple things out. I want this episode not to last forever, so I'll be right back in just a second. All right, guys, I've tested out a couple things. I think I like this look. Originally, I need some more oak. Most of my houses, the top floor and the second floor, generally are the same width. I think what I'm gonna do on this house is I'm gonna actually pull the second floor in a full block, just like this. So there's going to be like this ledge on the outside of the house, which I think looks pretty nice. I'm going to stick a couple of these big windows in, and as you can see, I think I'm going to end the floor there. That's going to be like a little loft, and this back house of the house is going to be open. So what you can see is here, I've adjusted this window just a little bit. I instead of on the floor, I made it 2 up, so that's I think it looks a little bit nicer. And I think I'm going to focus on keeping this floor like this, having it just a little bit in, and I think I'm gonna put a duplicate of that bay window. Let's bring the floor in. I think I'm gonna copy that bay, that window over there on this side, which means that I do need some more glass panes. So let's head over here. I got some glass in here. I think I don't need any more glass itself, but I might. So let's take this glass. Let's just make one more set of panes. Beautiful. That should be plenty. Alright. Let's put another set of panes to mirror this first set. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is something that I've never really done before, but it's a style that I think I'm going to start using. I'm going to start using things like my windows to then determine where my house, the rest of the roof goes, the rest of the building goes. It's something that I've never really tried before, and generally I don't like to do it because, with glass especially, unless you've got silk touch, and considering that I've only been in a cave for less than 10 seconds, I don't. It could be a little bit stressful, running out of glass, placing it, replacing it. Okay, I think that looks nice. I think I'm gonna get rid of this altogether here. I think this is going to go here. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. I think this looks pretty nice. Okay, so just getting back to this server. The truth is, the guys on the server, we haven't really even sat down really to discuss what our plans are for it. I don't like the way this looks. It's like we haven't really discussed. I know that MrCrayfish was talking about setting up some sort of like a nether hub. If you guys have watched the Minecraft server, you'll know what I mean. Just an easy way to travel from place to place. Things of that nature. I know he's talked about. Let's see if I get rid of these. That I think looks nice. He's talked about, and then we're definitely gonna do, find some fun stuff to do together. I'm hoping in one of the next few episodes you'll be able to, have an episode where it's a couple of us, just talking, hanging out. It'll be a little bit more of an informal series than my normal one, but I do hope to get a lot of building done on this series. I think the Let's Play is more of an adventure. We're off to kill the end dragon. We've got some missions. Obviously there's some buildings we have to make in order to go ahead and do that. But this is really going to be more about building, more about a community, and it's something that I think it really will be entertaining. This video is getting a tad long, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit more of the build off camera. I'll stop in every couple minutes, quick updates, because I do want you guys to see what I'm doing, because I know there's nothing worse than, like, I'll cut ahead to, like, the end of the build and you'll be like, wait, how did you do that? What did you put in this spot? But this is you can see the general construction of the house, and I'll be back in a couple minutes when I can get a couple more things done. Alright guys, I'm back. As you can see, I finished up the roof. I think I figured out exactly how I wanted this all to look. Maybe a little bit different from what we just had. I did change a couple of things, but I do like the way it is. I have no idea how yet we're gonna get up to the loft up there. Something that I'll figure out later. But what's gonna make this house special and give it that feel of we're really in the swamp is what we're gonna do around the outside of the house. I put a layer here of jungle wood, and around the jungle wood, what I'm going to be placing is I'm going to be placing some half slabs. And we're actually going to build ourselves almost like a little wraparound porch. It's going to be pretty small. It's going to be pretty small, but let's see. This is going to have to be wood. All right, it's going to be pretty small, but I think it's going to have a nice feel, a really nice swampy feel. But at the same time, we are surrounded by jungle, and it is pretty, so you do want to be able to see what's going on around you. So we're going to put ourselves, half slabs, while awesome, pain to deal with sometimes, real pain, because you have to be super precise. But I'm really pleased with the way this house is coming out. I hope that, something, up to the standard that you're used to seeing. And the thing that I'm really looking forward to the most is going to be the walkway, and that's going to be the last thing we're going to do on this house. That was the wrong half slab. It's going to be the last thing that we do on this house. All right, let's get up here and let's see what it looks like once we place some of these fences. See, that's why we have the jungle wood comes out just a bit, because we want to make sure that we can always walk through. Oh, I totally skipped out on this half of the house. Probably shouldn't do that. It's amazing. You can hear the slimes. I've never had so many slimes spawn in my entire life. I know, yes, they're in the swamp, and I understand why it's happening, but it's still hilarious. We had one literally just fall into my home. It's quite funny. All right, I'm gonna have to kill that guy soon because he is loud. Yes. All right. Let's get these last few up. Alright, let's go find our slime friend. Here you see, right under the house. Slime's little buddies. But yeah, we're never ever going to be short on slime balls in this series. Maybe the other one, but not in this series. Let's just put that for ease sake. Let's finish up right here so you can get a nice feel. I think what I'm going to do is right here is actually I'm going to extend this just a little bit. 1, 2, wrong. Just a bit. Let's go 1, 2. Let's maybe go 3. Because this will line up right with the window. It's maybe a nice little, a fishing spot, a little lookout. I think that'll be nice. Probably gonna have to make some more fences soon. You know what? Let's do the same thing out of the back of the house. Let's extend this just a bit. That's a fence. That's not what we're looking to put. Half slab, please. Thank you. All right, so this is gonna be awesome. Let's get some more. This is the back. This will be like a real nice. Come on, half slabs. This will be really nice. So while we're finishing up here, I do want to talk about the upcoming episodes. Unfortunately, it's about 10:30 Saturday night. I have a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow morning, flying across the country for a good friend's wedding. So that's going to put me out of commission all day Sunday. Look at the giant slime. All day Sunday and most of the day Monday. So unfortunately, probably going to be a little delayed making our next episode. Either this one. Oh God, spider out of nowhere. Finished. Oh, I have to eat too. Oh, as you can see, we have our little companion over here. I did find him nice and early. So I'm going to be out of commission for the next couple of days. I'm hoping to get this up before I leave in the morning. If not me, my wife maybe will post it up for me. But I wanted to get a move on. I wanted to get this, oh God, up and running before too long, because I know that now this already has 2 episodes out, and both Crave and Juicy Fruit have at least 1 out. I think MrCrayfish is planning on putting his next one up probably the same time that my first one I'm hoping my first one goes up. So I did just want to, make sure that I got this going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here because this video is getting just a bit long, and I'll see you guys when I'm just about done. Alright guys, we are all finished, I think. As you can see, we made our walkway, and this is the thing that was most fun. It's actually fences and pressure plates for a nice little rickety look. We put some small support beams that looks like the house. It's like that swampy feel. It looks like the house is going to fall over any moment. One of those beams is going to snap, and we're going to tumble into the water. See, we finished our little walkway around the outside. Really like the way this came out. And, nice and open. Still, you got some glass, plenty, because it's a beautiful little area. Tons of jungle around. We want to make sure we can see. And I'll be taking this down right here. This was where I just set up shop. I'll be moving that stuff inside. I'm probably going to shorten the shore just a bit so we can extend this walkway because I think it's awesome. And I may actually dig down under here one go so that there is still water underneath the under the fences, because I think that's one of the things that makes it look most awesome. Because the problem is fences, because they create an air pocket, they also have a tendency to cover up the water. MrCrayfish is on. Albus is on at the moment. And so I think I have a bucket that I found in our little jungle here, so I'm gonna play around with this off camera. I'm gonna make it look nice and awesome. But I'm really happy with the way our first house came out. I'm gonna figure out a way up there soon. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoy this new series. I suggest that you guys really go check out the other guys. They're really creative. MrCrayfish, I know he's working on something there in the jungle that's really awesome. Juicy Fruity has something built literally in midair, which is pretty cool. And Albus has actually been working in a mine shaft right now, and he's actually just logged on to record his 3rd episode. So definitely check him out. He's got a good start. But if you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. It really does help. And if you like what you see from me, I encourage you to subscribe, as again, more content always coming. When I get back from my trip, I'll be definitely putting out another video in the single player, as well as probably working on my 2nd episode here. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.